Hello, welcome back to the channel. Still working on this. Today we're putting a fuel tank back in there, fuel filter assembly in there, and I built a friend. It's a throttle body. Mwah. Stick around. Hello, friend. Yes, it is I, your hideous host here. I decided to spare you from the obscenities and grunts and other heinous things you do not want to witness while I was getting this gas tank put into place. And now what's left is to put it up into position, bolt everything up, and then hook up the hoses here. We should be good with this finally. This side over there, we get some hardware. Or can it? Not quite. Huh. Alright. Lining up in the front. Feels that way. Thing is still not quite right. That's the ticket. Remember, kids, always work on the underside of a car without eye protection. Yeah, take it from me, the Fire Marshal Bill of automotive shit. Come on, thread, please. Please. That wasn't very nice. Come here. Can't bring that up any further. That is all the way. Okay. I will be so happy to be off of this cold floor. I won't have to deal with this gas tank again. Fingers crossed. I don't have to deal with the gas tank again. Okay, that fun is out of the way. Now, let's wind my arm up through here. Hello! Ah, yes. Quarter turn at a time crawl. This is gonna be awesome. All right, fuel line is hooked up. All right, and there's the vent tube. Oops, too far there. Go. Alright. Where did I put that? Alright. Now I can get out from underneath here. I'm a little obsessive, so I took it back apart, repainted everything, and now it's going back together. I'm gonna put a little bit of O-ring lubricant on here so I don't end up damaging these throttle shaft seals. A bit like so. Not quite flat. Now for the not very fun part. There. And you can see the white and the black marks that I put on the spring before taking it apart. That way I know just how many twists is the right amount. Fighting the spring does not make anything easier. And there you go. Those are lined up. Now I can try to get this back into position. A little spacer like that. And we kind of need this piece on there. There we go. Let's see. Whoops. Partially frozen hands do not work all that well. So what's everybody at home doing? Working on project cars? Working on any other projects not automotive related? What you got going on? Outside of this kind of stuff, automotive related things, I also tinker with antique and vintage electronics, watches, the mechanical variety. So, it is known as horology or watchmaking. Gotta have a little bit of variety in life. I would really appreciate it if you would line up here for me. That would be cool. That would be just fantastic. There we go. Looking better and better. Okay. Okay, time for some fiddly work. Maybe that's supposed to be on this side. That is not supposed to come out like that. Alright, These springs put back on. Do do do. Gonna be fiddly. Fiddly 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 do. I like it so. Man. You on there like that. You're on there. And nice, nice, nice. Set you up here. You in there, like so. You in there. Now, let's put this back together. The diaphragm. Very nice. Some nice used injectors that have been cleaned and tested, along with the rebuild. A nice little paint job to make it look better in the engine bay, and a fuel pressure gauge so we know things are happy. Excellent. Wish I had some small action cams that I could get everybody in here to see what I'm doing, other than the back of, you know, more entertaining than looking at the back of my wrist. But I do not have the money for such things. I have to use what I have, which is my cell phone. Okay, bottom banjo bolt is on. Yippee! One. Can I get another in here? Maybe. Aha. Lovely. Let's see. Do I have the twist in the direction that I want? Is it twisty? A little bit like that. Now, let's see if I can get my entire torso in here. One here, like so. Kind of like that. And then take this. Right. Let's just kind of, I don't know, do something with this. Get out of my way, man. Don't even act like I'm the only person that talks to themselves while they're working on a car. I know you all do it too, especially you! And here comes the fun part. Make sure I don't drop the crush washer. I do believe going into this slot will be the ideal place. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I should... Oh, damn it. There goes the crush washer. Come here. Maybe one more over. Maybe that would be the ticket. Nope. That is not the ticket. That is the anti-ticket. It is the ticket of all that shall not be. Yeah, that'll be good. Now, tightening this. That shall be a difficult part. As you see, I just have tons of room for activities in here. Put the return line somewhere over there. That's nice and sturdy. Yippee. And what did I do? Oh yeah, there's my pushes. Can I, These feet? Maybe? My wrench is a little too girthy. There you go. Yeah, maybe? No? Huh? Yeah, there we go. Come on, Amy. Nice and crushed in there. Come on, butthole. Fine, don't play nice. Be that way. That should be plenty squished. That will not be going anywhere. And that'll reach up perfectly. And the return line can, oh well. This return line's gonna have to go on the other side. Like that. Yes. Okay, that's out of the way. Can't put this on yet, because that's gotta be cleaned up. Cause some butthole put... Yeah, some butthole put that stuff. Stop leak. Ew, gross. Don't use stop leak. Don't do it. Alright, that's it for this episode. Got everything put together, and as it turns out, the fuel pump I put in it isn't any good. Remember, kids, new parts do not equal good parts. That's why there are return policies for stores. But if you did stick around, you enjoyed this stuff, consider subscribing or hitting that like button. Maybe share it with your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your mom's friends. I don't care. As long as you enjoy the video. That's the important part, I suppose, because, you know, nobody likes to be wasting their time watching awful content. I try. See you next time.